Hello, and welcome to day 5 of 365 Days of Synths, the show where I build a new synth patch every single day. Today, we're going to be taking this and turning it into this. Stick around to the end so you can find out how to get this synth and every synth in this series for free on my Gumroad. So today I wanted to do kind of a scoopy, trippy pad. Has a little bit of tape to it. That's kind of what I'm feeling today. So here we have our basic Serum. Let's go ahead and add offset B. Let's probably keep it saw. And then let's detune it a bit. Already sounded kind of cool. I like the space of the octaves here. Okay, so let's give it some shape. A little bit of attack. Let's give it more release for sure. Then take down sustain. And let's turn up the attack. Okay, let's go to envelope 2, add the filter, apply it to B, add it here, drop it quite a bit. Okay, sounded kind of cool. Let's go to the matrix and let's add envelope 3. For this envelope, we're going to be writing it to the master tune. Now it's going up a third. Let's bring it actually opposite. Let's bring it down like -2. So what that means is when this is hitting up here, it's going to -2. And then when it goes back, it's going to the default value of 0. So to have that scoop factor, let's bring the sustain down. Okay, and let's just turn that to decay. Okay, let's turn it up a bit more. Cool. Let's do some things to make it a bit more interesting. There we go. Okay. So let's add an LFO to this wavetable here. And let's take down the rate. Let's also, let's add a little bit of instability here. Let's add some unison. In fact, and let's go back to envelope 2. I still want a little bit more time on the scoop. Okay, and let's add some instability in the tuning of it all. So I'm also going to take up the unison on this one and take down the detune. Okay, and just to keep it a little bit more interesting, let's take this LFO and let's route it to the fine tune. And we don't really want it to affect it that much. Let's take down the BPM. So it's slowly going to be detuning. We can take it up a bit. And let's do the same for here. But I like to use different LFOs because it gives us a bit more of an organic feel to it. I'll take it down here, take off the BPM, turn down the rate. Let's say like 0.4. Pretty cool, right? You got like a nice growth to it. It feels nice and organic. So let's add a little bit of chorus, I think. Turn down the mix quite a bit. And then let's go ahead and add some reverb. Turn that down. I want this to be a little bit lower. Cool. Let's turn up the drive. Just to get a little bit of that, the volume loss back. Okay, we'll turn the master down a little bit. So that's all there is to it. That's how you make a cool, ever-changing pad that scoops up to the tone in Serum. If you found that enjoyable, please consider subscribing. As always, the synths from this series will all be on my Gumroad for free. So if you didn't want to go through this tutorial and see how I did it, or didn't want to work through it with me and you just wanted the outcome of it, you can download that as well. There's a link in my bio. Feel free to check that out. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.